Alright, these are Birmys 2-week-old puppies, and everybody's eyes are open now. This is Lime Ribbon. This is Noel, little girl. She's a little butterball, and she's got her red spots coming out much more definitively. If you can see her little eyes open there. See if she'll give us a yawn. She's so pretty. She's got a great head. Big yawn. So there's her whole body. She's got kind of a pumpkin head like her dad. Beautiful little girl. And then I'll compare her to Peach Ribbon, which is my other little red and white girl. And Peach Ribbon is Nadia. Nadia's a little bit bigger than Noel. You see their heads side by side. They both have little dots on the tops of their skulls. Okay, and Nadia has a little bit darker red and white coming out. She's a little bit bigger dog, but that doesn't mean Noel won't catch up, so we'll just have to wait and see. She's got darker spots. Oh, there's her yawn. So again, this is Nadia. She's got that pumpkin head again like her daddy. There's her side. There's her other side. Just a sweet face. Okay, so that was Nadia. And then we've got a red and white boy, Napoleon, who has got a gray ribbon on. And he is huge. He right now is the biggest one in the litter. There's his big yawn, big stretch. He's got a giant head, big thick body, and he's kind of the alpha dog in the litter, I think. We'll see how it turns out, but I think he's the biggest because he's kicking everybody else to the curb when it comes to getting milk. So I'll have to watch his little attitude. But he's already got this underneath girth going on, which they're all going to get. I think his name fits his character, Napoleon. I think he's very kingly. Napoleon wasn't a king. He was a military giant, right? Okay, then we've got Brown Ribbon. Do you see this? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Brown Ribbon, where are you? Hello. Hello. Oh, that's Noodles, and I took her ribbon off her because I know Noodles because of her markings. Again, I love this patchwork. It's my favorite look on dogs. So this is my Noodles. You can see her belly. She's all fat. But she's very petite. Compared to the other girls, she's my petite one. So she'll probably be around max out at 65, 70 pounds, I think. She's got a smaller little head, but it's hard for me to make that call when they're only 2 weeks old. I mean, all of a sudden they can go through a growth spurt and watch Noodles be the biggest one. So I just don't know yet. When they hit that 3.5, 4 week mark is when I can really tell who's going to be the smaller, who's going to be the jumbo. So, but I just love her markings. I think she's stunning. And Sue, no, she does not look like a skunk. Oh, there's her yawn. Get her face really good. Are her eyes open?
Yeah. Kind
of. Alright, so there's my Noodles. And I'll compare her to, well, I'll pick her up in a second again and compare her to another girl. So then Mauve. The Mauve Ribbon is a red and white girl who's Nadine. Hey, sweetie poo. Let's do the little flying monkey pose. So there's Nadine. Are her eyes open? No. Wake up, sweetie. And she's got really cool, she's got 1, 2, 3, she's got 3, kind of almost 4 little dots on the top of her head, which I think is darling. And she's also got like this little brown side of her muzzle where this side is white, which I love that. Super cute. Get her muzzle really good. You can see how one side is darker than the other side. Alright, so that was Nadine. And then the hot pink ribbon male, who is also very beefy big boy, my dark tri, Nelson. He's got those brown eyebrows, which are so distinct in Bassets, which are hilarious. Kind of like that Groucho Marx look going on. He's got beautiful dark coloring, spotted on this side, where the other side is more of a solid. Of course, that ever-present white tip tail that all Bassets have. There's his back. He's going to be a beefcake. Ooh! Big yawn. Alright, so male Nelson. Maybe we should call him Nelson Mandela. Since we've got Napoleon, we've got to have another leader. Okay, so the green ribbon is a girl. She's the tri, Natasha. Look at her color markings. I love that. Oh, she's beautiful. Love this girl. She's got a big white collar. Oh, her eyes are open. So again, green ribbon Natasha. Big yawn. There's her side. Okay, and I'll hold her up against Noodles. And Noodles is plumping out, but I'm just showing you the body differences right now. And you can see Noodles' little head. She's a petite versus Natasha, which is like, you know, jumbo. And I think Noodles has a rounder head where Natasha's, she's got kind of a flat skull on the top. It's wide and pumpkinish. I always call it a pumpkin head because that's what Garth has. And Mick, my other stud, looks like that too. They're just giant heads, where I think this head is more like Birmy's head. Kind of longer and thinner. Okay. Alright, then red ribbon is Ronaldo, my little boy. He's got really beautiful dark red spots right here. And Naldo's the one with the white tip ears, which I also favor. I like the, you know, unique differences in dogs like that. So this is awesome. You see that white tip? And then this side also has a little white tip on it, where this side is very distinct. So I really like this dog. I think this is a very pretty, unique looking Basset as far as the coloring and the placement of the colors go. He's got a really great big head. Okay, and I'll compare him against the jumbo mammoth gray ribbon, which is Napoleon. You can see the size difference in these dogs. But head-wise, I mean, very close to the same head size, but body size, look at the difference. You see that? Okay, so red ribbon was Ronaldo. Love him because of his ears, his head, and of course Napoleon. Okay, then we've got Nehemiah, which is the orange ribbon. And this is a boy. This is also another bigger boy on the spectrum. I think he's just below Napoleon. He's got great looks too. All the boys really have this big head, I think. Well, I think Nemo has a smaller head, but I'll hold him in a minute. So he's got great, the red dark spots coming out. Another red over here. His eyes are open. He's got a nice big pumpkin head. Is he looking right at you? Mm-hmm. Okay, there's his back. I love his big, thick white stripe. I love the stripes that are wider like this, you know, rather than just a slit of white. The wider stripe makes the head look bigger. So I'm really thankful that most of all the dogs in here have the wider stripe going on. Okay, so that was Nehemiah. All right, we got 4 more. Nora, light pink. Let's see. Nora. Here she is. This is a girl. Try. Again, she's one of my favorites too, because you know how I like that white with the big bold spots. She's got that great looking body. She's yawning. And she's got this little split right on her back where it splits from the white. And she might actually keep her dark black ears. We'll see. But there's a lot of brown coming out in the front of her face. She's very pretty. I really like this little girl. She's got those Groucho Mark eyebrows that all dark tries have. But I love the white on her. I think it's stunning. Okay, so that was Nora. Beautiful. Okay, then we got purple. Boy, this is my little Nemo guy who is plumping up like you would not believe. He is getting so much bigger than what he was. He's tripled in size since birth. Look at his face. Are his eyes open? He's still waking up. Woo! Good boy. So this is my little peanut boy. I think he's going to stay as a smaller dog. He'll probably max out at maybe 65 pounds. And so for anybody out there that doesn't want to lift a 75, 85 pound dog, this might be the one for you, because I think he's going to stay smaller, but he's still got a good round head. So he's going to be very good looking. He's just not going to have that huge girth. And again, I'll show him next to the Terminator. You can see what I mean. That's a difference. So I love this little boy. I think he's awesome. He'd be a great bed buddy, you know, when you're going to sleep and you want a Basset in your bed. I'd pick this one over Napoleon. Okay. Then we've got light blue ribbon, who's also on the smaller side, but he is darker. He's really a true red and white. Out of everybody in this litter, I think his name's Nigel, he has the darkest markings of red and white. I mean, it's almost like mahogany, but not. It's just very, very much darker red and white, where the other ones are a little bit lighter. So he's another one that's going to be a little bit on the smaller side too. It would be so cool if these two guys could go together because they just match so well. So this is Nigel is light blue and purple is Nemo. I just think that would be the cutest little doggy package too. If somebody wanted both of these guys together, that would be awesome. So there's the difference in the two. Where I think purple ribbon Nemo has a little bit bigger head right now than Nigel. But they're pretty much the same weight. Okay, so there's my little dynamic duo twinners. And last but not least is Newman. Newman is going to be a big boy too. He's yellow ribbon. See if he'll wake up and show you his eyeballs. He's got a thick neck. I don't know how you guys can go wrong with any of the picks. They're just going to be beautiful. I'm really proud of this litter. And Gingers too. They're just big dogs, you know. Big, beautiful. Except for my little two, Nemo and Nigel. But this one's going to be a beefy boy, Mr. Newman. He's got